Howdy there folks, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about something that many people have talked about in the past. Critical drinker, neurotic, pretty much every single person with a working set of eyes and ears, and that is Disney's lack of creativity. They are creatively bankrupt. They've been captivating hearts since 1937 when they released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and for decades they released banger after banger after banger. Maybe not Fox and the Hound, that one kind of sucked. Fuck. 101 Dalmatians? There's 101 of them. Aladdin? Jasmine's hot, get the fuck out of the way, Tiger, whatever the fuck his name is. The Little Mermaid? Fucking love redheads. But Disney hit a small snag in the 90s and early 2000s when they tried to make a quick buck by releasing direct-to-video sequels of movies that came out years ago or even just recently. They were all low quality, low effort, and we never asked for any of them. During this time, they released nearly 30 direct-to-video sequels, spanning from 101 Dalmatians, Lucky Gets Rabid, Bambi 2, Bambi Gets Shot in the fucking head by a stray bullet, and Cinderella 2, Prince Charming experiments with his sexuality. None of these movies were good, except for maybe Cinderella 2, that one, I like that one a lot. Disney got back on track with all their classic computer animated films released with their partner company Pixar, such as, but not limited to, Monsters Inc., Cars, and The Incredibles. Disney also acquired Marvel in 2009, but that was a huge cash cow for them to milk. We had some really good ones past 2010, but Disney started to lose a little bit of steam. It was obvious that they were losing some of what made the magic. You know, Cars 2, we can't forget that. Brave sucked. The quality was fine, but they just weren't the same as some of the gems that were put out the last 75 years. But in 2012, Disney did something nearly unforgivable. They bought Lucasfilm, and play a little clip of that. They bought Lucasfilm. And oh my god, George looks like he wants to kill himself. Disney then went on a well-known franchise-killing, cash-grabbing rampage and shat on its fans the entire way. And then if that wasn't bad enough, Disney got into the practice of making live-action remakes and reimaginings of old IP to mostly positive, or at worst, just fine reception. You remember some of the originals like Malignant.
Wait, hold up. Don't you mean Maleficent, dumbass? Look at this guy. Everybody look at this dude and laugh. Point and laugh at his dumbass. You're so stupid, bro. What?
They had the Beauty and the Beast remake. They had the Jungle Book remake. They were fine movies. I didn't hate any of them. Malignant was very interesting, but they did the typical thing of, what if actually she wasn't evil at all, and she was just misunderstood? That magic wore off very fast too, because they did it again and again and again and again. And unless you're a Disney meat-riding freak that enjoys whatever Disney shits out and you love being ruthlessly fucked in the ass, most people found it largely unnecessary. The Little Mermaid, I guess black people can swim after all. Live-action Lion King is still not technically live-action at all. And Cruella. Even during this live-action reimagining craze, the cartoon flicks were alright, but they were getting pretty mediocre pretty fast. Elemental was ugly to watch, Wish made audiences wish it was never made, and Lightyear, yet again, I don't know what the fuck to say. What the fuck were you thinking, Disney? Marvel was also flushed down the toilet, with almost every single movie and show being bad since Endgame, aside from pretty much just No Way Home, which technically isn't Disney. It's Sony, which owns the rights to make Spider-Man movies, but Disney has a say if Spider-Man can appear in other Marvel films. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. And now we hit present day. Marvel's boring. Star Wars is now a joke. The live-action Disney movies are bad, and they are still planning on releasing more, with Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, and Moana movies being announced to come out within the next year or so. They all look really, really bad. What are those dwarves? I would actually kind of prefer to have the black, midget, disabled, non-binary folk that you were having originally instead of these CGI monstrosities. Speaking of Moana, the second one's evidently getting middling reviews from being unnecessary and having forgettable songs, but what does it even matter if the live-action remake is gonna come out in 2 years anyways? It doesn't matter. So where does Disney go from here? Well, here's a few pointers. Get good writers and directors for Star Wars who love and respect the source material and don't have any ties to Harvey Weinstein. That would be very, very nice. Remove all the fluff characters in Marvel that nobody cares about. Shang-Chi, I'm looking at you. Miss Marvel, I'm looking at you. Captain Marvel, I'm looking at you. Captain Rambo, I'm looking at you. Any movie that has come out since Endgame, I'm looking at all your characters. They all suck. For the love of God, please also tone down the CGI. Quantumania made me want to squirt onion juice directly into my urethra. And stop remaking original Disney movies and explore the original ideas that are floating around the writing room. There can't just be Disney live-action remake ideas floating around that writing room. There's got to be better ideas. We had so many good ones in the early 2000s. We had all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Those were fucking legends in their own right. We had National Treasure. We had Glory Road. And they're all great. And that was all early 2000s. And they don't do that anymore. They just released the same old dog shit of Marvel, Star Wars, live-action remake, and then very, very boring animated film, and now all of them look like Luca. That animation's so fucking ugly. And then very, very last, stop filling your mandatory DEI checklist for every new animated film. Themes that include diversity and pussy power and homo love, they don't belong in kids' movies at all, or they can at least, very, very least, be explored in more nuanced, well-written ways that just don't feel shoehorned. With Buzz Lightyear where they're like, oh, by the way, we're fucking women and we're fucking kissing right now. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Every single Disney movie that has come out has something like that. Especially with the horrible PR stunt from what the fuck her face is. Fuck, whatever the fuck her name is. That chick from Snow White. Rachel Zegler. Rachel, shut the fuck up. I don't care about the girl power. I don't care if the prince isn't gonna save you. I don't care if you're calling him like a fucking rapist. Go fuck yourself. And I would really, really hope to see all this stuff, you know, get fixed and changed, but I don't think Disney is going to change for the better anytime soon. They've been losing billions of dollars every single year for years now. 2022, they were projected to lose like what, $23 billion. Last year they lost $1 billion. This year they've lost at least $1 billion so far from all the Marvel movies, Star Wars shows, everything that no one's watching. People are canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions left and right. Disney's losing a lot of money. And they are not learning their lesson because they keep announcing fucking live action films. And they keep announcing terrible animated films. And they keep announcing another Star Wars show or another Marvel show. That new Captain America Brave New World looks god-awful. Disney's not going to change anytime soon. It would be nice, though. Like I said, they've been losing billions, and they would just still play the same song and dance, and it's like beating the same old cock to the point where it's chapped. It's like, let the little buddy rest a little bit and explore a different cock to beat a little bit, you know? That's pretty much all I've got for today. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm going to start posting on Wednesdays and Saturdays more, just so I can give y'all more content to enjoy. I'm gonna go actually watch every single live action Disney movie in a whole marathon. Me and my wife decided to torture ourselves with that this Christmas. So I will see you all on Saturday or Wednesday or whatever the fuck this video is coming out. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.